everybody, it's Kristen here. So I decided to go ahead and share with you guys my favorite recipe that I like to actually give to as presents, and it is an eggless cookie dough. And so I remember when I was a child, I always loved wanting to eat the spoon after my mom was done making any kind of cookie dough. And of course we all know that it's really not good for you because you have raw egg in there. So I was so glad when I found this recipe years ago to be able to try it, and I actually gave it to my neighbor as a present, and she loved it. Her kids loved it. I think her kids actually ate more of it than she got a chance to. So definitely just want to share this with you. I'm sure there's a lot of different versions, but this one I do like. It's really simple, and for the most part, everyone's gonna have all these ingredients in their pantry already. So you don't have to go out, you don't have to get anything fancy or anything like that. So I've already started, and I'm not using butter, I'm using coconut oil. So when you use coconut oil, for every 1 cup of butter, you need to use 3/4 of a cup of coconut oil. So this recipe really required only half a cup of butter. So that would be 3/8 of a cup, but since our measuring cups don't come 3/8, so I just end up doing 1/4 of a cup and 2 tablespoons is what that will equal. So I just put that in my bowl. And I, again, am not going to be using a mixer or food processor. This recipe is fairly easy enough that you can use your own arm power. So we've got that in there. And so then now I'm going to go ahead and add our brown sugar. So 3/4 a cup of brown sugar. Toss that into the sink. And another trick too, if you want to keep your brown sugar so it doesn't get hard, is to put in a few marshmallows. The marshmallows will make sure the marshmallows will take out all the moisture, so your marshmallow will turn hard and your brown sugar will stay nice and soft and not clumpy. So here you go. You can see. And when we do brown sugar, as always, you want it to be packed. So we'll pour a little bit, and then we'll pack it down. So that was like barely half a cup, so we gotta keep going. Oh, that was a big chunk. Let's crush this chunk. Now let's press. Where are we at? Oh, that's perfect, 3/4 cup. Pop that in. And I like using a fork because it just breaks everything up. Give that a little mix. There's a big chunk in here. Then I'm going to go ahead and add 1 cup of chocolate chips or whatever chips you have. I didn't have any actual semi-sweet. I only had dark chocolate. And I'm not going to be the one eating this. So I figure I may as well choose something that somebody likes. So we're going to choose white chocolate is what I have. So that's what it looks like so far. Okay. Plop in the chocolate chips. And then I'm going to add a cup of flour and a pinch of salt. And that's just what's going to turn into that dough look and consistency. So 1 cup into my 2-cup measuring cup. Ooh, that might have been a little too much. Yep. The flour you do not want to be too generous with, or else then your cookie dough just looks like, this is going to taste like flour. And then a pinch of salt if you want to. You don't have to. Some people don't like that. I'll do a pinch of salt. And then I will add a tablespoon of vanilla, so I just sort of go. Clearly it was way more than a tablespoon, but that's okay. And now we just go ahead and mix it. So you're going to keep mixing it. You're going to need to add a little bit of water, and so I will always just do 1 tablespoon at a time of water until it gets to that consistency that you know is supposed to be the kind of cookie dough that you like. Now, since I did add the extra vanilla, I may not need that water. Since I did go ahead and do 2 tablespoons of vanilla. And really, you're only going to need that 1 tablespoon of water, that extra liquid. And I think I'm good, right? So, there you go. There is my eggless cookie dough, which I will go ahead and, yep, it's good. And that salt, you don't even notice it. I like having that extra vanilla, just I love vanilla flavoring. You can have whatever imitation flavoring you wanted, or almond, that works too. So, oh my gosh, I have not had white chocolate in forever. Woo! It's gonna get a little extra kick. And that brown sugar. And so, here you go. You are good to go. I'm gonna pop this in just a really nice mason jar, put, close the lid tight, and keep it in the fridge. And whenever you want a little bit, go ahead and take a spoonful out at a time. So this is good for 1 person, 1 serving. And it's super easy to make, as you could tell. I used, what, like 6 ingredients. That's it. Everybody has all this stuff in here in their home, and it's super delicious, and you didn't have to turn on the oven. So thanks for watching the whole video, and hopefully you guys are enjoying our week of sharing our cookie recipes as well as our core moves for our Have a Cookie and Core 2 this holiday. Bye.